North Korea's threat hasn't subsided, and Washington may need to change its policy towards the regime, according to U.S. lawmakers and experts. Some feel a broader means of pressure would be more effective than negotiation efforts. Kwon Soa shares with us their views.
At this year's first hearing on North Korea at the U.S. Senate's Foreign Relations Committee, the general consensus was that Washington's strategy for denuclearizing Pyongyang has not yielded much success and that the threat has only grown. The chair of Tuesday's meeting cited North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's New Year's speech, in which Kim said the North is ready to test fire an intercontinental ballistic missile. Republican Senator Bob Corker said he believes North Korea is on its way to gaining the ability to launch an ICBM that could carry a miniaturized nuclear warhead, one that could reach the U.S. mainland. A senior researcher at the hearing criticized America's policy as a, quote, thoroughly bipartisan failure and urged policymakers to set aside the illusion of engaging North Korea to effect non-proliferation. He proposed a paradigm he claimed would actually work, calling it threat reduction. That would require a long-term strategy, working hand-in-hand with allies, non-allies, as well as unilaterally. It would include an upgraded military defense, such as the deployment of the U.S. missile defense system THAAD in South Korea, weakening the North's military, as well as more cooperation from China. Another expert said that to counter North Korea, the U.S. has to narrow the gaps with its allies and neighbors of the North, stressing comprehensive, omnidimensional coordination with South Korea and Japan, both politically and militarily, stressing that Pyongyang's strategic goal is to break U.S. alliances. Snyder also suggested that a senior envoy on North Korea should be appointed who can report directly to the president. He also hinted that South Korea's next president may be willing to reopen dialogue channels with Pyongyang, but cautioned that it's important for the U.S. and South Korea to be on the same page when it comes to renewing efforts to deal with the North. Currently, Seoul's stance is that denuclearization must come first, then talks. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.